American Idol tonight, all the singers vying to become the next superstar. But you know, you don't have to win Idol to hit the big time. Your best bet might be just getting to know Joe Puerta. Who's Joe? Mark Concannon has his story.
Goodbye to the troubles that left us in tears. You know, kind of a faux Bob Dylan thing.
Joe Puerta working on a song, something he does pretty much all the time.
What can I do with this song? I think everyone maybe is born with a certain amount of sense about music. Instead, if you just change one of the bass notes, instead of, it makes it a richer chord. You kind of have a lot of melodic things that are occurring in your brain at all times.
You may not know Joe Puerta by name, but you know his work.
Just about every time I go into a grocery store, it seems like, oh, there's one of our artists.
You're the biggest part of me. Joe was the bass player for the 70s supergroup Ambrosia. He was also an original member of Bruce Hornsby and the Range. That's just the way it is. But in 1992, living in Los Angeles with his then 5-year-old daughter who was suffering from asthma, Joe and his wife, who was from Milwaukee, decided to move here. He now owns an area recording studio and has invested in state-of-the-art equipment. Joe is producing the work of several local artists with visions of breaking through on a national level.
That's always a goal. I mean, every project I jump into, you know, I'm always hoping something will happen with it, you know, on a major level. We're just kind of focusing on the lead vocal from the top.
They say that it's all in my mind.
Wauwatosa's Barb Steffen has sung in clubs in Milwaukee and in Chicago. She wrote 12 tracks for her first album.
Once I brought it to here and I started recording with Joe, it was like he just took all the harmonies and just brought it to another level.
The tail of the high one needs to be tightened up. It's
Yes.
a little off finishing.
It's not long enough, right?
The finish is not right, yeah.
Okay. He really knows phrasing. He really knows harmonic ideas.
You're trying to find the right vibe, not right at all, for that song. Actually, I kind of want to hear it with the high part now,
Okay.
because with that, no.
He's a talent like I haven't seen, you know, in quite some time.
Today, Joe and Barb will spend a good part of the afternoon working on 2 words in one song.
How was that?
Favorite chair. I just kind of want to hear it again. Just
Okay.
See if there's any other little tweak of it.
Okay. It is hard work. Favorite chair, favorite chair. You want me to double the high part right now?
Yeah.
Favorite chair.
Yeah, I like it. Now you hear the thickening
I don't
of
know.
it.
Am I getting that?
That was good.
But they're not finished with this song yet.
I'm not riding at all. It's not that I can't let you go, but I just can't ignore the footsteps on the floor.
Is that it?
Very, very close.
So they try again.
I hear you speak and I'm not riding at all. It's not that.
That's the best yet so far.
Joe has so much joy and love for what he does. It's infectious.
And ignore the footsteps on the floor.
That was pretty good. Really good. It's always an interesting day. At the end of the day, you go, that's cool.
I hear you speak and I'm not riding at all. It's not
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
You know, because you walk into a session, you know, somebody brings you a song, and at the end of the day, hopefully they walk out with something to go, hey, this is really cool. And we actually accomplished something. That'd be cool. If you're putting your heart into it and your soul into it, you know, it is a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
In Milwaukee, Mark Concannon, Fox 6 News.
Yeah, well, Joe does a lot of work behind the scenes these days. He and his Ambrosia bandmates still play about 50 concerts a year, and Joe recently recorded a little Christmas album as well. For more information about Joe Puerta's studio, head to myfoxmilwaukee.com, search Joe Puerta. You know what? That was a catchy song. I got that in my head now.
Yeah, it was a really good song. He seems like an excellent coach, not just a good musician, but a good coach.
She's lucky to be working with him, but that was a good little song there. I like that one.
Pretty good. Well, there are cases when divorce just isn't enough.
There's a case